Angels, Dodgers. Bottom of the 8th. Angels 10, Dodgers 9. Max Muncy with an RBI single. The Dodgers have the game-tying run 90 feet away with 2 outs to the bottom of the 8th. And here's Kike with a single, solo homer, 2 walks, and 3 runs scored. Kenley, the former Dodger, warming up for the Angels bullpen. Zephyr John steps off.
The walls have closed in on Ryan Zephyr John.
The Dodgers have just duplicated their last half inning on offense. That one was 2 out, nobody out.
And the pitch count is not working between Zephyr John and O'Hoppe.
They've got an extra out to work with on this one. They've had 3 straight base runners after 2 out, nobody on.
And it looks like it's all good now.
Still hit.
So runners at the corners for the Dodgers. Muncy at first, Pages at third, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. They're down by a run.
Freeman, Pages, Muncy, 2 out hits. What a game.
What can Kike do at the plate here? Zephyr John takes the first pitch in the dirt for ball 1.
The breaking ball's either been sharp for a ball or hanging for a strike. He has not thrown a sharp one for a strike.
Another one that drops below the zone. 2 balls, no strikes on Kike.
Photos next. On a
2-0 pitch. Outside. 3 balls, no strikes. 1 pitch away from the bases being loaded with 2 outs. In the bottom of the 8th, Ron Washington looking on.
You gotta keep going.
Very anxious. Here's the 3-0 pitch. That's in there, strike 1.
It's a hanger. There'll be another hittable one.
3-1. Zephyr John trying to stay alive. Kike trying to have the bases juiced. Here's the pitch. It's in there for strike 2. Kike thought it was ball 4. Instead, the count is full. Really nice pitch from Zephyr John. Paint. 2 outs. Runners at the corners. Full count in the bottom of the 8th. Dodgers down by a run. Here's the pitch. Inside. Ball 4. Bases loaded.
Bases loaded.
Michael Conforto will come to the bat with the bases loaded. And his Dodgers down by a run.
Ball 4, and you're up, Michael Conforto.
And you're in, Kenley Jansen.
And Ron Washington's coming out to the mound. It looks like the end of Ryan Zephyr John's day. The former Dodger, Kenley, will come in to try and get a 4-out save. We'll be right back from Dodger Stadium.
Dodgers down 10-9. They've got the bases loaded. Michael Conforto coming up against Kenley Jansen.
Kenley up, bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Angels up by a run. Conforto at the plate. Here's the first pitch. Conforto fouls it off.
Conforto's looking for his first hit with a runner in scoring position since March.
Conforto is 1 for 2. Hit by pitch, walk, single, and a run scored. 0-1 delivery from Kenley. Conforto fouls it off. That's quickly 0-2 on him.
At 93 that did not cut very much. The left-handers, Kenley will throw about 80%.
Stuff played up last night, clearly revved up.
Here we go, payoff pitch from Kenley to try and get out of the jam.
This is 0-2.
Here it comes. Conforto, ground ball. Rengifo's got it, fire to first, and they get Conforto out. Kenley gets out of the jam. The Angels stay in front, 10-9. We head to the ninth, where the Angels will try and extend their lead.
Of a ball game.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia, comes in. 22 games this year, 1-0 record, ERA at 3.20 in 19.2 innings with 30 strikeouts. His first batter is a strikeout-prone player in Joe Adell. Or I'm sorry, that's Luis Rengifo.
Rengifo, 2 hits today.
That's 1-0 on Luis.
The guy had really been struggling.
1-0 offering. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Fastball at the top of the zone at 91 miles per hour, and Rengifo cuts and misses.
The 22 appearances prior to this, the only thing that Alex wants to avoid is the home run ball. He has had really good stuff to get guys to swing and miss. Third of an inning under 20 innings, 19 2/3, and 30 Ks.
1-1 pitch. Luis fouls it back.
Ahead of him 1-2. And part of his value, especially last year, is how good he was against right-handed hitters as well. Not just lefty-lefty, but this year, righties have hit him a lot better than lefties have. OPS 220 points higher for righties.
Here's the payoff pitch to Luis.
Form of Rengifo.
And it's up high, ball 2.
Righties and Lugo and Adell to follow.
Two-two offering here.
2-2.
Luis hits it into right field. It's the slow one. Freddie's got it. 1 out.
To the bottom of the ninth, Dalton Rushing, Miguel Rojas, Shohei Ohtani.
Soft infield pop out from Luis Rengifo, and there's 1 out in the top of the ninth. And now, Matthew Lugo to the plate for the Angels.
Knocked in a run with a double in the first inning, 0 for 3 since then.
Inside, first pitch.
16 runs.
Ball 1.
First 2 games of this series.
One pitch. Corner of the zone. Really good paint job there from Vesia. Strike 1.
Will Smith on there. That's on Kim as well. This pinch hit options. Chris Taylor, James Outman also on Dave Roberts.
1-1 pitch. Up high, ball 2.
2-1 on Matthew Lugo.
As far as hot and productive bats, we've got Kim and Will Smith for sure. These guys are really in a good place offensively right now.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Fastball at the bottom of the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Lugo.
Could definitely be used as a pinch runner also if he doesn't pinch hit.
Payoff pitch from Vesia. And he gets Lugo to foul that one back.
A little 2 for 1 maybe. Smith on for him. Bring him in to run for Will. We'll see.
Another 2-2 pitch. Lugo rips one into left field. It's foul.
Lugo that close to another extra base hit. By the way, the official update the Dodgers have given on Kirby Yates, right hamstring tightness. One of the 5 relievers used in this game. Asparius, Yates, Garcia, Scott, now Vesia. Home of the 2-2.
2-2 pitch. Oh boy, Matthew Lugo, high fly ball to left field, and he has left the building. Matthew Lugo goes Nuketown, his third homer of the season. And the Angels have a 2-run lead in the 9th inning.
That's the 6th home run he's given up in 20 innings. Last year, he was under 1 home run every 9 innings. Now he's closer to 2.5 home runs every 9 innings. He came here with just a fastball when he put the Dodger uniform on, and then brought the slider along, and now is trying to mix it.
Now Joe Adele comes to the plate.
He's not thrown one yet tonight.
And he hits a fly ball to center. It's not going to be a homer. Kike's under it. It'll eventually come down. Adele really hit that high up in the air. And finally came down into the waiting glove of Kike Hernandez. 2 outs in the 9th. And here's Kevin Newman.
On the year coming in is 2 for 4 tonight.
That one catches the bottom of the zone, strike 1.
Angels doing what they did last night. That is get some big insurance. At the top of the 9th inning, they got 2 runs in the top of the 9th last night and a 2-out hit from Nolan Shonowell. And they double the lead here with the solo shot from Lugo. His 3rd home run.
Newman fouls off.
In the big leagues. First 2 of them came.
A pitch upstairs, and quickly 0-2 on him.
Not nearly as much of that pinch hitting though, because he's working his way into the everyday lineup.
Newman calls time. And now we'll get things started again. 0-2, 2 outs. Angels up by 2.
Kevin Newman.
Here's the delivery. Newman ground ball right to Max Muncy. Fire to first, and that'll end things in the top of the 9th. But Matthew Lugo hits a bomb to left field, and the Angels now lead 11-9. We'll be right back to the bottom of the 9th and see if Kenley can get the save against his former team.
Save 11-9. Dalton rushing the lead off.
Bottom of the 9th.
For LA.
Angels 11, Dodgers 9. Kenley trying to get the save against his former team. Here's the rookie catcher for the Dodgers, Dalton rushing to the plate.
Smith to bat second, then Ohtani.
And here we go. Kenley versus the rookie rushing. Rushing hits a high fly ball into shallow center field. Calling everyone off is Neto for the first out.
And here's Smith.
After Rushing popped up on the first pitch of the 9th. And now, Will Smith will pinch hit for Miguel Rojas with 1 out in the bottom of the 9th.
Leading the National League in on-base percentage.
4 pitches, 4 cutters for Kenley. It's not cutting very big, but he's locating it well at the top of the strike zone. If he's going to keep it there, you're going to have to get on top of it.
First pitch. Strike 1 at the top of the zone.
It is again up there.
92, 93 with a little bit of cutting action, but he has done well to keep it just above the waist where it's hard to get to.
Will Smith checks swing foul ball.
Foul there, 0-2.
That's quickly 0-2 on him.
183.
And the payoff pitch to Will Smith. That one misses down low.
The cutter and miss low.
That's ball 1.
He was trying to throw that one as hard as he could. He got it to 94, but all that effort lost the location.
One-two delivery. Whoa. Oh, pitch clock violation on Kenley. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now the count.
Prior to the violation, they were going cutter up. See if they stick with that plan.
Will Smith pops it up.
Was that pitch?
And it's fouled off into the stands.
Sets the table for Ohtani. Get him up there as the tying run.
They put the combo together on that one. Cutter at 94, and we're closer
Will
to their
Smith stays
location.
alive. 2-2 pitch. Will Smith fouls it back again.
Boy, Kenley is catching that ball and going. This is a guy that pre-pitch clock. It would be a bit between pitches. It's going to take a second here. Another 2-2 to Will Smith.
Will Smith fouls another one off.
Eighth pitch coming from Kenley Jansen to his old battery mate, Will Smith.
2-2. Here's the next pitch. Will Smith rips one in the left field. Base hit. Will Smith with a hell of an at-bat. Pitch hitting. He gets a single, and that'll bring Shohei to the plate against his former team. And he can tie things up with one swing of the bat. Shohei's leading off tonight for the Dodgers.
Kim's going to pitch run for Smith.
Let's see what will happen here. And here comes the electrically fast Hye-Sung Kim to pinch run for Will Smith. First pitch from Kenley to Shohei.
Jansen's first one, Ohtani.
And Shohei goes after it. It's in to the seats. Third base side, 0-1.
He's 0 for 5 tonight. Jansen's
0-1 delivery from Kenley. Shohei ground ball. Rengifo's got it. Actually, no, it's Anderson. He fires over to Neto. And they get Kim at second. So as of right now, the Dodgers are down to their final out, and they indeed are. Tim Anderson, just in time, throws over to Zach Neto to get Hye-Sung Kim out at second. So Shohei is at first, though. And Mookie will be the Dodgers' final hope.
So it's up to Mookie Betts.
2 outs, bottom of the ninth. Dodgers down by 2. Mookie, who has had some electric moments this season, trying to provide another one.
Over there to Japan and sent him home early. Had some hot streaks sprinkled in there, but for the most part, said, I don't know how I feel. I feel like I'm just trying to keep my head above water. And the numbers would reflect that, especially for Mookie Betts. They are very average. Comes up here, though, with a chance to provide a big hit. And he's still been there when the teams needed him for those throughout the year.
Kenley's probably going to
2 outs, bottom of the ninth. Shohei at first. Mookie, the game-tying run at the plate.
To the pull side in the air.
Dodgers down to their last out.
First
Kenley
pitch.
Jansen to Mookie Betts.
It's in the dirt. Ball 1. Shohei is at second. Easily.
Thinking that the cutter is going to be up. It'll be interesting to watch Mookie as Kenley comes home. Will he go into his deeper crouch?
Freddie on deck.
Gets ready to swing. Or will he stay tall?
Kenley steps off.
Kenley wants Otani to go to third. And Otani says, I don't want to. He's trying to balk him intentionally to third, and he just did.
Kenley balked, yeah.
And Kenley intentionally balks to move Shohei to third. Here comes Ron Washington.
He said, what do we got going on? Ron said. He said, I'm balking.
And Kenley has intentionally balked before.
But I balked.
So now Shohei at third with 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Mookie. And it's just outside. Good take from Mookie. 2-0.
You think about getting that guy at the plate now with a 2-0 count. You're looking for a home run pitch or a ball.
2-0. Mookie, high fly ball to center field. Back there is Lugo to end things. Kenley gets the save against his former team. The Angels win a high-scoring affair in Dodger Stadium, 11-9. See y'all later. RV out.